Hello, it's March 2022. I'm just going to briefly talk about something that probably overlooked by a lot of people, and that's taking a break. Now, I'm going to parallel that with, for example, survival situations where taking a break is essential. It's not about, for example, building that fire, building that shelter, gathering water and food and being efficient and quick and everything else. No, it's quite the opposite. You take your time because you have to conserve your energy, mentally and physically. A lot of people forget about the mental part of survival. And keep in mind, life is about survival. So where this comes into play, for example, with current worldwide events, that's kind of fizzling out slowly, as I said it would, and the new current worldwide events that's upcoming that we're seeing the birth of. A lot of people have been jumping from one scenario to another, no break, and that's what is wanted, no break. And people are feeling the stress of this and the stress of this and that and worry and everything else. It's important to pace yourself, to take a break. And I've seen, for example, people posting or messaging or whatever saying that they're taking a break, for example, from social media. That's excellent. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of social media. It's only a tool right now for me, for example, to get my story out and so forth and share what I know. But aside from that, I never really cared for it. And I came into the game of social media when I think it was 2017. Aside from the video social media that you'll find this video on. But you need to take a break. And you have to stop and reflect. You have to see how everything just is now and moving at a rapid pace, jumping from one scenario to the next, and people are still haven't got over the previous one, and now that we're moving into another one with the threat of world war, and people are feeling the stress, the mental, emotional stress. Take a break. And as I've said before, stop feeding that addiction. So whatever you put into your mind becomes part of you. If you have a negative view of the world or people in general, then you become negative towards the world and people and yourself. On the flip side, if you're seeing everything through a bed of roses and so forth, well, then you're missing the reality, the threats, the potential threats. You need to have a balance. So you have these two extremes. You want to be kind of in the middle, be able to go back and forth ever so slightly. And that's a key. But even at that point, you want to take a break, just like in survival. Take your time. And if you need, you go look around what's going on in the world, what's going on around you. Back off. But the way everything's happening, especially faster and faster, and we are coming to a great reset, not necessarily how many people think it's going to be. There's something coming soon, relatively soon. So you have to prepare for that. You want to be well rested mentally and physically, because we're now going to be entering into another phase, another stage of this phase, I should say, in this late stage of the last stage of civilization. So just a little heads up, take a break. And guess what? There's no time limit on how long you take a break for. Rest, sleep as long as you need. Don't be consumed by sleep. Some people use that as a tool to escape. Others may use drugs or alcohol. Don't be consumed. Don't rely on external substances either. Because when they're not there, what are you going to do? You have to learn to be strong as a descriptive naturally. Take a break, rest. We've all been socially conditioned for speed, efficiency, now, quick. The reality is, people are happier at a nice, slow, comfortable pace. Enjoy life. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Listen to this and write it down if you can't remember it. You're never going to outgrow warfare. You simply must learn to fight. I hear people saying to me, oh, when is it going to get easier? When you die.